Bonsoir, Madame et Monsieur. The Theatre de Napoleon Surfy present Mystery Guy.
Bonjour, merci. Je m'appelle Guy. Mystery Guy. Merci. Tonight I will be showing you 3 short and sassy card tricks. My first guest from the audience this evening is Jacques Cousteau. Bonjour, Jacques. Bonjour. Please, have a seat. Good. Jacques, for your trick, I promise these will be short. As soon as I touch these cards to start your trick, a timer will be shown on the screen so the people in the audience can see exactly how long it takes to perform this trick. Are you ready? Good. And here we go. Slide one out, Jock. Any card you want. Good. And that's your card. I'm going to show it to the people in the audience. And then put your card on this pile sideways. Good, just like that. So everyone can see where your card is. There we go. Now I'm going to square the deck. I don't know where your card is. I'm going to cut the deck a few times. I'm going to cut it a few more times, but this time I want you to see what's happening when I cut the deck. Jacques, I'm going to find your card now. I'm going to let my fingers do the walking. And that's your card. Merci. Jacques, stick around. I'm going to show you how you can do this trick and impress your grandkids. Jacques, to do this trick, the first thing you'll do is remove 10 cards the same suit. Pick them up in order, high to low. These are the key cards. When I'm cutting the deck later, if I see a diamond, then I know exactly where my friend's card is. Key cards go on the bottom. Okay. I have my friend pick a card. I put my hand on the bottom of the cards. I don't want them to select one of those diamonds. They take a card out. 8 of hearts. While they're looking at the card, I gather the cards up again, square them up, and I cut them about in half. There's a reason for that. You'll see in a minute. I say to my friend, put your card on this pile on top. That's the ace of diamonds. Let's take a look at what that did. There's the card they just picked, the 8 of hearts. If I'm cutting the deck later and I see a 4, I know their card is 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I see an 8 when I cut the deck, I know their card is 8 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's how this works. That's how the key cards are going to find the card they cut. Now, I don't want to be cutting all day. Their cards are about in the middle of the deck now. So the first cut I make, a quarter of the deck, a third, just a few. The next cut is about half the deck. Look what that does. There's the key cards near the bottom of the deck. There's their card. In this case, I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 cards to theirs. That's what I want. I've done the 2 cuts. I turn the deck over and I start cutting the deck so you can see what's going on. I'm just going to cut a few at a time. Looking for a diamond. There we are. In this case, it's the ace. Their card is 1 away from that, so I know it's the top card. If I'd cut to a 9, I know their card would have been 9 away. So I've got a diamond. I'm good with that. Spread the cards and say, Jacques, your card is this one right here. Done, because that was 1 away. Very nice to have met you, Jacques. Good luck showing this trick to your grandkids. I know they're going to love it. My second guest from the audience is Maurice Chevalier. Welcome, Maurice. Nice to meet you. There you are. Good. Please have a seat. Maurice, for your trick, I'm going to slowly shuffle the cards. You say stop anytime you want. When you say stop, that's your card. Just like this. You say stop anytime you want. Stop. That's your card. Ready? The timer will start as soon as I touch those cards. Here we go. Stop. That's your card. I'm going to show it to everybody in the audience. Back on top here, that pile. I'm going to cut the deck once. Now, Maurice, I'm going to thumb through the cards slowly. When you see your card, don't react. Don't say anything. Just keep your eye out for it. Have you seen it yet? You have? Okay, then we don't need those cards. What was your card? Ace of clubs? A, C, E, O, F, C, L, U, B, S. There's the trick. Maurice, I'm going to show you how you can do this trick and amaze your family. It's super easy. Maurice, to do this trick, I need a key card. A key card, when I see it, will help me identify the location of your card. I chose the Ace of Spades because it's so easy for me to recognize. On the bottom. Then I started shuffling and you said stop. That's your card, 6 of clubs. While you're looking at your card, I put the other cards on top so I can split the deck about in the middle. Then I said put your card on top sideways. The other pile goes on top sideways so we know I'm not doing anything funny with my fingers to mark the location of your card. Square the deck. Your card's in the middle somewhere. I cut the deck about 3/4 of the way down. That's important. Turn the cards over. At this point, I said, Maurice, Look for your card. Don't say anything. If you see it, don't react. I'm looking for the ace of spades. There we are. So I know the card beside it, the six of clubs, that's his card. When I see that, I begin with my key card and I spell his card. SIXOFCLUBS. When I finish spelling it, I lock that card with my fingers. It's not going to move. I keep thumbing through a few more and say, have you seen your card? He says yes. Then I say, I don't need these cards anymore then. Turn these cards face down. Maurice, I'm going to spell your card. SIXOFCLUBS. The next card is his card. That's how you do this trick. There's two things I want you to be aware of where the trick might not work. Let me find my key card again. There we are. Put it on the bottom. And I shuffle. Stop. There's your card. 4 diamonds. Now, what happens if I just say, put your card back? Square up. His card is near the bottom now. If I cut the deck in half and then start looking for my card, that should be up near the top now. Let's take a look. There we are. So I found my card near the top. There's the 4 diamonds. If I spell it F-O-U-R, I'm in trouble. I can't complete it. So when you cut the deck, use the method I talked about earlier. The other problem, ace of spades on the bottom. That's your card. Cut the deck in half. Put it back. Square it up. Cut about 3/4. Look for the card. Now, I'm looking for the card as you've seen. The cards are in my right hand. Watch what happens when I find my key card. There we are. Key card. The card that they chose is on my left, your right. If you're left-handed and you're thumbing through the cards this way, it's going to be the opposite. There's the key card. Now their card is on the right. This is my right hand. So if you're going for thumbing from the right to the left, the card will be on the left. If you're thumbing the other way, the card will be on the right. You have to remember that, and that's how we do this trick. Luis, very nice to have met you, sir. Take care. My third guest this evening is the delightful Bridget Bardot. Welcome, Bridget. Such a pleasure to meet you. How are you doing? Good, yeah. Please have a seat. Good. Bridget, I'm going to have you cut the deck just like that. And the moment your hand touches the cards, I'm going to start the timer. Okay, Bridget, whenever you're ready. Do you have grandkids? Yeah, grandkids love to see this trick. Their reaction is positively delightful. They're thrilled, and it's easy to do. All right, that's where you cut the cards. I want you to take 2. Good. Now show the cards to the audience. Got it? Now those 2 cards I'm going to have you slide them back into the deck and slide them just halfway so we can see exactly where they're going. One there, another one, there. There's your cards. And there they go. Bridget, I want you to slap my hand. No, harder. Do it hard. Come on. Yeah. And there's your cards. This is quite simple to learn, Bridget. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Bridget, when the trick began and you cut the deck, these are the cards that you cut to. When you slapped my hand, these are the cards I showed you. Very few people will realize these two cards are not the same as these two. And they think when you slapped my hand, I was showing them the cards that they cut to. To do this trick, take a black 9 and a black 6 of different suits, take one of the others, 3 cards, put them on top. Last card goes on the bottom. Have someone cut the deck. Now that's the top of the deck, keep track of that. And after they cut, start talking. Take their mind off these cards. Casually put the bottom part onto the top. As you're talking, they think enough time has gone by. Say, that's where you cut the deck. Take 2 cards. They look at their cards. That's going to be a black 9 and a black 6. This was the top of the deck, remember, that has to stay on top. And spread the cards and have your friend put these 2 cards back in anywhere. Slide them in. Now it's time for the hand slap. I hold the cards in this position, up and down. I have a pressure with these fingers on the top card and with my thumb on the bottom, and when I let go of the cards with that pressure, I end up holding 2 cards. And that's how you do this trick. It's very simple. You're going to impress your family, Bridget. We're hoping that front back. Well, friends, it's time for the big question. If you want to see a good card trick, who are you going to call? Mystery Guy!
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.